All right. Hello there. I'm Virtuoso, and welcome to another live stream. I'm seeing that we got a couple of people coming in yet. Um, Here Horizon says not out for me yet. Yeah, it seems to be the thing about these updates is it kind of rolls out. I guess it depends on your location. But right now it's out for me, and I would say within the next hour or so, like if you still don't see it, then it's kind of weird. But yeah, hey everyone, I see a lot of people are joining in. That's great. Hope you're all having a good day. For those of you who are new, I'm one of the content creators for Eterspire, so it's good to see you guys. And if you're new to the game, Eterspire is this little indie MMO that I've been playing for quite a while now. I think I started playing this game since November of 2024, so it's been a minute. It's been about a year and a half. I know that by MMO standards, it isn't a whole lot, right? But the thing is, this game is pretty new by MMO standards, right? If we're talking about 20 something years, right, worth of development history versus a couple of years. And yes, on that note, what we're doing today is kind of an impromptu stream because originally what I was planning on doing is, I would take my time and plan things out. And on that note, here's the reason why. Because a while back, the devs released this thing over here, which is the mid-2026 roadmap, where they talked about a bunch of things, right? You can see on here right now, they have quite a bit of content planned for June, July, and August. And when I saw this roadmap, I saw, ooh, new endgame content in June. So what better idea to celebrate new content for endgame players than to do a live stream? So I reached out to the dev team and I said, hey, could you give me an idea of when the next endgame content is going to arrive? And then the next day they got back to me and said, "Oh yeah, it's coming out in 2 days." Like I reached out to the dev team yesterday, like the day before yesterday, so like 2 days ago, and the dev team said, "Oh yeah, it's coming out in end of May." And I'm like, "Oh no, okay, I'm gonna have to, scramble and put something together." So here we are, right? And if you know, we're back on a grind. Because what we're going to be doing today is some new content. Because today, I would say about an hour or 3 ago, depending on when the update came out for you. Oh, nope, that's the giveaway thing. That's the wrong thing. Let me just go ahead and take that. Yeah, I'm trying to play around with 6 windows at the same time, so this is gonna take a bit. All right. If you were to take a look over here, we have the patch notes that was released just now. And let's take a look here. New endgame challenge has arrived. Adventurers who've reached level 160 can now venture into the infected cave. I have no idea where that is. We're gonna figure that out. We're all going in blind together. And accessible from Sunfall Cave and take on Trials of the Plague. We got Boliath, the Infected, Chochbe. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to pronounce those names. Chochbe the Scourge and Vixrin, Source of the Plague. They got ranged enemies and dangerous dodgeable AoE attacks. So not only do they have those dodgeable AoE attacks now, but also there are ranged enemies. So just immediate guess, it's probably going to change up the meta quite a bit, where we're not just all going to be standing in the middle anymore. There might be some new positions that we would have to try out. Okay, that Man, we're not even 5 minutes in and already things are starting to sound a bit wrong. Anyways, new endgame gear and crafting materials. Okay, this is cool. Clearing the Trials to Play can award you with 4 new non-tradable unique... Okay. Non-tradable. I'm going to be very interested to see what this does for the economy of the game. Because this is soulbound. But that... I thought the devs said that they're not going to kill the market entirely, right? So they're not going to just say, all right, trading's gone. Everybody's got to grind for their own thing. Which I guess brings us to dust, which is a new type of crafting material used in this endgame progression. So I imagine that probably dust would be tradable if I were to guess, and there will probably be some kind of interaction between the two. Anyways, sets introduce a brand new stat element, Plague. I imagine it's probably just dark with a different name. That would be my guess. So if you have dark gear, you go in, you're probably still going to get wrecked. Oh boy, okay, can't wait to see how much damage the new bosses are going to do. The Trials also features the most generous drop rate of any Eterspire endgame so far. Happy grinding. You know what? This is great. It's going to be from 0.1% to 0.2% drop rate, right, guys? It's going to be the most generous drop rate, technically speaking. I'm just kidding. I think that they're probably going to buff it up quite a bit now that the drops aren't tradable anymore. Okay, and then we got new quest and yada yada yada. Sorcerer set. Okay, some behind the scenes stuff. All right, well, that about does it. Let's go ahead and switch back. All right. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be actually doing the endgame trials. And what I have planned also is a couple of giveaways. Because what we have is the increased drop rate, and I may or may not regret this, because the way the giveaway for this stream is going to work is before I start grinding endgame, I'm going to put out a form, like always, and you're all going to fill out that form, and on that form, you're going to take a guess at how many kills I'm going to need before I get my first gear drop. Is it going to be 1? Is it going to be 100? Maybe 1,000? I don't know how long this stream is gonna go. So here we have it. And once we go ahead and head on over to the actual area, which I still need to figure out where it is, we're going to go ahead and just get a party started, like just invite whoever's there, and then we're going to do some trials, and then I'll probably rotate in people in and out so that everybody gets a chance. Like I would say maybe like I guess we'll just kind of go off on whatever I feel like, right? Like if people need to go or something, like that's fine. So I guess it'll be first come first serve. Manu says, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it will take more than 2, maybe 3, Nanu said. Yeah, probably more than 2 or 3, right? I got the new cosmetic set in the store and it's really pretty. Oh, yes, I want to bring that to your attention because we have these loot boxes, right? The cosmetic set here is actually a full set. Like you can just buy this straight up. So I guess this is they're trying out to see if people would prefer direct purchases over loot boxes, right? So if you're someone who likes direct purchases, such as myself, you would probably want to buy it, right? Like, I'll just buy it right now. There we go. I got it. Right? So if you're someone who likes direct purchases over loot boxes and you want the devs to put more direct purchases on top of loot boxes, then you might want to support this. But in any case, let's go ahead and see where the endgame trial is at, because I have no idea where it is. All right, hey Chesky, how's it going? Where did the goblin's foot go? Goblin feet should be in your inventory if you have done the event. Like mine is in my bank. Oh yeah, so are my 7 Easter eggs. they're still there for some reason. What can I say? You got 7 Easter eggs. I don't know what they're for now. All right, let me just put these in the bank. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna have to try to find goblin feet from all this. Oh yeah, here it is. So yeah, if you participate in the event, which the record was completely smashed, you get this green goblin feet. Yeah, it's right there. I'm not gonna wear it. it's too green for me. Okay. Without further ado, I'm going to set up the giveaway, and I'm going to send out the form real soon. But first, I'm going to need to actually figure out where it is. Oh, hey, Bob. We got another creator. If you see someone running around with the creator epithet, it means they're a content creator. Hello there, fellow content creator. All right, you got the crown too. Yeah. Okay. Let's see where it is. What did the patch note say? Sunfall Cave, right? I mean, I imagine if I just go to any new area, it should be there. Was that in the islands? No, that can be it. Sunscar? Oh, there it is. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and start heading over. Oh god, I'm getting flashback. I'm already getting lost. This is great. Okay. That's Sunscar Canyon. That can't be right. Okay, where? All right, this should be the right way, right? Okay, it's looking kind of orange. The patch notes. Do I need a mask before I go in? Should probably wear a mask, right? Nah. I think I'll be fine. Okay, it's all fired up here. Yeah, it's clearly infected. All right, here goes nothing. Okay. I need to. Ugh. 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 Oh man. Okay, so we got multiple caves. Right, so there are 3 trials. I have... Okay, what? Talk to trial guide. Oh, is this going to teach me what to do? Alright, let's see. What are you looking at? You got a bone to pick with me? Get... Okay, very funny. Bone, yeah. Ah, I see you lack a funny bone. Yeah, I'm pretty... do you have any tips for the second trial? What treasure can I obtain? Okay, let's see. Who are you first? Long ago, and then I took an event. Then I took an arrow to the knee. And I had the dumb idea of challenging the second trial of the plague. The last thing I remember was encountering a crazy amount of bugs. And all that remain is my skull. Okay. Any tips? Don't go in there alone. Grab a friend or 2. Make it 3. Plague resistance armor from the first trial. Okay. Let's see, what about the what did I find? Malady dust. Transmogrify 9 malady dust to form a malady fragment. Malady. Oh no. You want me to get 81 of these things? Ugh. Melody large piece, okay. 3 melody large piece melody. Okay. I'm trying to do the math here, right? So 9 times 9 times 3. Right, so we got 81 times 3, that's 243. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's not all. Pick the melody gem and blight it offhand weapon, or some blight plants. You can purify the blight. You'll need the help of a blacksmith for that. Oh, and if you're very lucky, find melody armor. These are quite strong. Okay. Alright. Let's see. How do you participate in the raffle? The raffle's not out yet, so once I figure out how the endgame works, I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna actually put out the questionnaire right now while I figure this thing out, so people can start signing up for it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to post a link to a survey. And what you'll do is you will fill out that survey as instructed. It's going to ask you for your Discord ID, character name, and how many kills do you think I will need before I get my first gear drop. And the way this is going to work is the devs are testing out this new thing where they're giving out codes. So this is like a new way to hand out stuff. And the way it's going to work is if you win, I'm going to need to first verify that you are the person I'm talking to. I'm going to basically just DM you on Discord the code. Like, that's basically how it's going to work. And then what you do is you will just go in-game, you type /redeem, and then space, followed by the code, and then you'll get your crystals. All right, on that note, the questionnaire is now out. I'm going to go ahead and pin it. And it's going to be there for, let's say, the next 10 minutes. There will be multiple giveaways, I hope, because... how many giveaways I'm able to do, like which is going to be up to 3, is going to completely depend on how long it takes for me to get the drop, right? So if it's something ridiculous, like after 5,000 kills and after 6 hours, I'll figure out another way to have the rest of the giveaways be given out. Like, I'll figure out a way. I always do. All right. So while people sign up for the giveaway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk to more people and try to figure out how this thing works. An adventure, how quaint. Okay. Okay, just tell me what to do, man. What are the trials of plague? Powerful remnant took refuge in those caves. Devastating plague. Plague resistance. So... here's the thing, though, right? Because I don't know if this is going to completely invalidate dark content, because plague-resistant armor shouldn't be dark-resistant, right? So you probably still want to hold on to your dark-resistant gear. You know what? There's one way to find out. Let's take a look at the combat guide. Okay, so we got Baneful, Malady, Blight, and Purified. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know if this is, like, in terms of power level. I imagine Purified is probably going to be one step above Null. Like, that's my wild guess with zero evidence whatsoever. I guess we'll find out a few days or a few weeks from now, depending on how crazy people grind this thing. Yeah, but I imagine that you probably still want to hold on to it, right? Because Plague Resistance gear is not Dark Resistance. So if you wear Purified equipment and you go into Null, the Null trials, are you still going to get destroyed? Probably, right? Okay. Let's see. How do I get Plague Resistance armor and weapons? You earn them through trials. The first trial holds the weakest. I would recommend you start there. Should be ready for the second one. You go to the third one. Okay. So what if I just go into the third one? Like, am I just gonna die? Just try that. Okay, everyone is huddled up on the first. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I'm going to go ahead and start looking for group now. Looking for group. Plague Prophets. And then I guess I'll just see whoever Wants to... Oh, you know what? Actually, it's looking for more because I'm starting one. And then we'll just go through these in order, and then just to see how strong the bosses get, right? Like start with the first one, and then do the second one, and do the third one. And if we can't do the second or third one, which I guess probably we won't be able to, then we'll do the ones that we can actually do, right? But first, let's just get an idea of how powerful the new endgame mobs and bosses are going to be. Yeah, sure, Jaeger. Boom. We got another warrior. Let's go. Or I think. It's first come, first serve, so whoever gets here. Alright, we got Ashi. Wait, am I? No, I'm starting one. Oh, is it because I'm... Wait, let me go ahead and reset. Looking for 2 more. Am I full X no? No, I'm full normal no. Normal no. I'm sorry, I don't understand Korean. I understand Chinese though, but I don't understand Korean. But I take it that you want to what? Oh, I was gonna invite you, but it's locked off. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna start inviting random people. Okay, looking for one more. Alright, I guess I'll just invite you, Lord. Okay, I think I'll give it another, say, 2 to 3 minutes before I close up the form. So if you haven't signed up yet, make sure you do. All right, we'll try each trial out and see how tough it gets. Is that all right? One isn't bad, haven't done the others. Okay, let's go. All right, this is the first one. I guess now I'm gonna close out the form too, so... Okay. Let me go ahead and close out the form. And don't worry, guys, there'll be more giveaways. So this is just the first one. Okay, so... Oh god. Okay, guys, come into this corner. I think this is probably the new meta. To this corner. Right, I imagine this is the... Guys, no! I should probably keep a counter. They're all ranged. All right, let me. Bleh. Okay, these guys are melee. The little crabbies are melee. Oh, we got the Boleif the infected. Look at his dumb face. Good. All right, let's get him. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm face tanking. We got Rod Knight Shard. Okay. First trial's not too bad, right? How I mean, we can probably do the second one, right? Wanna try the second one? Let's go. What do you mean wanna? Like, we are trying the second one. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's the third one. Let's not do that one yet. Let's not. Yeah, let's do the second one. Okay, so we're at 1 kill right now, right? I can keep track. Okay. Oh wait, no, we can't stand the center because they have range mobs now. So we gotta go stand in the corner. Oh god. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get over here. Oh man, do I have to alt the? You have to alt the waves now. Wait, did someone die already? Oh man. Oh no. Oh man. Okay. That's the second one. So what is the third one going to be? Yeah, make sure to use the best equipment. Yeah, sure. Okay, you know what? Let me, before I forget, let me go ahead and put in the text. Oh, no. No, that's not it. That's not it. Wait, why is it a timer? Man, this is so scuffed. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to keep a counter on the side. Like that. That's probably easier. Okay, we're at 1 kill. Okay, we did 1 first trial. Let me go ahead and... better not to try third. I agree. I think if the second was gonna wreck us like that, then the third, we'd probably die in first wave. Should we just do it for the memes? Like, let's just do it for lulz. Let's just do it for the lulz. Let's just go to the third trial because why not, right? Like, we already did the second one. Let's just do the third one. Yeah, how bad can it be? Like if we clear one wave, that's a win. Okay, if we're able to clear the first wave, I call it an absolute win. Let's go. Where's our squad? Huh? Well, that went about as well as I imagined. Oh, okay. I just get arrested and immediately die. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know what I expected. That's more or less. Yeah. I don't know what else I expected. Trying the literally the hardest content in the game right now with no gear, with no appropriate gear. Yeah, that went about as well as I thought it would. Okay, let's actually start grinding. Okay, first trial. Excuse me. Right, you know what? In the meantime, let me try to set the. Let me try to set the time, the counter again. No, it's not a. Why is it a counter though? How do I? How do I make it so it's not a counter? Is it just regular text, maybe? Free type, yes. Okay. We got this right here. Kill count 1. Okay, let's go. Mind you, I'm only rocking 1086 Envoy. It should be fine, right? Because the dev said, oh, if you reach 160, you can just start. So I don't think it's like the first trial probably has pretty good scaling, and that you don't have to have full null gear in order to do it. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, wow. We can't just stand there and wait for them to come to us anymore. We have to actually go up to them. That's unfathomable without Fathom. Envoy the same as Null. Okay. Wow. I can't believe I forgot about that. So technically, Null is better than Void, but only for dark content, because Null and Void have the same stats in terms of HP, strength, and attack speed. Well, attack speed is the same across all gears. In terms of HP and the strength it gives you. But the difference is that Null gear also has one extra dark stat, so it's like +4 instead of +3. Oh! That was 2! Is this gonna be like a 2-minute stream? That was fast. Can I just? Okay. I just got it. All right. That was quick. Okay. Let me just let the party members know. All right, I'm going to do a giveaway now. If you need to keep grinding, feel free to join other party if you can't type that much. If you don't want to. Wait for me. All right, just letting them know so if they want to grind. Okay, well, that was completely unexpected. Is there a kill tracker for these? Let me see. 2. They weren't okay. Maybe I just got spooned, right? Like that's the term. Like spooned is when it's like a low drop rate and you just get it. Like maybe this is just like a one-off, right? And then who knows? Maybe the next 200 I don't get anything. But that 2. I'm used to. I'm used to this, right? Wait, let me see. How many trials? Yes, I was getting the remnant. It took 850 final trials in Mountain before I got my pet. Okay, I'm used to triple digits, like sometimes 4 digits. Like some people grinding X-Null 4 digits. 2. Mod privilege? Maybe. I doubt it. I know. It's kind of unbelievable. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and compile the people who have guessed correctly. If multiple people guessed the right number, then I'm going to do a raffle, like a spin the wheel, like always. But if nobody guessed it right, then I'm just gonna pick the closest one. All right? Okay, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. So as it turns out, Vendor and Bob, hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. These two, you two, have guessed 1 and 3 respectively. So congratulations. Everybody else guessed. Everybody else's guess were to the surprise of no one pretty far, right? Like everybody guessed some pretty big numbers. I know some of you guessed like two digits. That's like, I guess that's like reasonable, right? It's kind of factoring in the increased drop rate. But yeah, 2. So we got Bob Brazil with 1, and we got Vendor with 3. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel. And this time I'm going to make sure. Okay, so the thing about OBS is if I go to a different window, the wheel stops spinning. And then last time people were saying, it's rigged. Okay, so this time I'm going to stay on the screen. All right, so no questions asked. And here we go. All right, congrats to Vendor. I'm going to go ahead and copy your name down. So I don't forget. Okay. That about does it. Let's go ahead and switch back to the game now. And Vendor, what I'm going to do is once the stream is done, I'm going to take a look at your Discord and I'm gonna like DM you the code. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, well, I guess we're gonna be able to go through these giveaways pretty fast, right? And don't worry, I got more content planned in case the giveaway ends in like 2 seconds, right? Like so we'll be here for a bit. And even after the stream ends, I mean, we're back on the grind, right? So I'll be around. And on that note, let me reset the counter. Now back to 0. Yeah, well, they weren't kidding when they said the drop rates were increased, and now I have this baneful shield that has 1 plague resistance. I don't know if I necessarily need to do anything right now with it since I'm still grinding out the set, right? Like I imagine you probably need like at least like 4 pieces before you can take on the second one, like 4 to 5 pieces, or maybe even need a whole set. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and enable the form again so people can sign up for the second giveaway. And the form should be live right about now. And I'm going to go ahead and copy the link so you guys can fill it out. Oh, it says message redacted. Yeah, it's because I deleted it. All right. Second form is live. In. All right. The message should be pinned. Everything is exactly the same. Put in your Discord name, your character name, and how many kills do you think I'll need before I get my, well, I guess second gear drop. Let me just change that real quick. Second gear drop. There we go. Yeah, it was kind of a copy-paste job. Okay. Well, while we wait for people to respond, I'm going to go ahead and look for some more party members. Looking for one more. Okay. Yeah. So I guess while we wait for the responses and wait for people to trickle in, I'm going to want to talk about a few things, right? So the first is what I have been doing, because I have done... Let me just put it this way, right? So I got 160 plus 4,000. I have level 100 fishing. I've killed all the remnants at least 500 times. I got all their pets. I did all the trials before these 3 were released and then got all their pets. So I have pretty much done everything in this game. And I'm kind of at the stage of this game where before today's update dropped that I have done everything. And I do have a couple of videos that I'm working on right now. Like one is one that has to do a little bit with a little stream that the devs did. I mean, again, like the full video is a work in progress, right? It'll come out soon, TM. but it's kind of cool to kind of see the other day that the devs do play their own game. Like, I just want to kind of mention how cool it was to see that, and I mean, it would be really cool, right? Just saying, if one day I can do endgame content with them, right? And the other thing is that the way the game is now, of course, I'll have to fully experience this new endgame content before I can formulate my full opinion. But before this update came out, the game is kind of like, I would say, at a bit of a crossroads where, like it's the endgame content has been out like since October, November of last year. So it's kind of at the point where people are running out of things to do and they're hoping for more interesting, more engaging content, right? Like, and we're not just talking about like a gear treadmill where it's like, okay, it's just bigger numbers. Again, like with this trial, like we'll have to kind of wait and see for that. But there's been like a lot of feedback in terms of what the player bases want, right? Like some more engaging content. And at the end of the day, this is a very simple and casual game, right? So I don't think it's really fair to expect like a World of Warcraft-esque experience, right, in terms of with raids and dungeons. But there are some, things that people do want, right? Whether it's more, I guess, something that's like a little bit more than standing in the middle, right? Now it's not standing in the middle anymore because you have ranged mobs. Like, you have to actually move around a bit now. It's just that, again, I'll have to kind of wait and see in terms of what these 3 trials have to offer. But until then, what the previous opinion I had on the way the game is now is that I'm kind of running out of stuff to do, right? And part of that's on me because, I mean, look at this. Oh, wait, no, I can't do /play to /play time. I've played Eterspire, and this is not, how many days have I been playing? Like, multiply that by 24. That's how many hours I have in this game, right? So part of it is completely on me. Like, I played this game for a very long time, for a lot. So I ran out of stuff to do. Well, of course, you would run out of stuff to do eventually, right? And at the same time, it's kind of like I'm at the stage where the game is starting to feel a bit repetitive. So I'm hoping that this new trial is kind of like a breath of fresh air, right? Especially for in-game players. And again, if you just look at the roadmap, they got a lot of cool things planned. And at the same time, I'm, still kind of having that feeling that, okay, they're adding all these cool mechanics, right? Like dodgeable AoE attacks, range mobs. Like, what is it leading to? Is it raids? Like, is it where you can have like a big map? Like, is there going to be more life skills that are not so much of a kind of a grind for grind's sake? And again, the fishing rework is coming, right? So we'll see how it goes. But like up until this point, right, the fishing skills is you fish and then you sell the fish for gold, right? Like, would there be, say, for example, in the future we can do something with the fish, right? Or with wood cutting, right? We would be able to do something with the logs that we get, right? So just something that has a bit more depth is something that I would say that I would hope would come in soon. And again, this is kind of my live opinion, especially now in light of the new update, right? I still don't know what this endgame content entails, but those are just some of the previous thoughts that I had before this update dropped. And of course, I'll have a full video where my thoughts are a bit more fleshed out. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and see how many responses we get, and then say like within the next 2-3 minutes, I'm going to close up the form, and then we're going to start to grind up again. All right, let's see who wants to join. Looking for... Let's see what we got. Okay, we still got the 2. Let's see, looking for one more. Oh, we got Jake. Guess we'll just invite Jake then. Oh, nope, he's in another party. Yeah, Jake's on a wiki, guys. What up? Wiki Scholar. Yeah, the wiki. If you haven't checked out the wiki yet, checked out the wiki. They did a complete revamp of like a redesign of the page. Like it looks really cool now. Looking for one more. I want more story or random things to do, like mini games or puzzle dungeons. Yeah, puzzles would be nice, but and at the same time, it's like one of those things, right? Because some of the recent side quests have been the standard kill and fetch quests, right? Like go here, defeat this many mobs, get this many stuff. It's like kind of the standard go here, go here, uh, defeat this many mobs, and then that's it, right? I do kind of miss the old ones where there's like some more interactive elements. Um, though to be fair, the puzzle ones are nice, but at the same time, like I personally don't like puzzles, so it's kind of like I don't know how to feel about it. But yes, like some more interesting quest designs would be nice. I think one of the great examples of that is like there was one where it's like it's the one where you get shrunk and you get enlarged. Like just funny gimmick quests like that would be nice, right? That would be what I say. It's like something that's a bit more than go here, do defeat this many mobs. Yeah, that would be nice. Um, everyone say thank you, Momo, for the wiki design. Yes, yeah. Thank you, Momo. And yes, pitch helping with the wiki, you can get a great book and cape. I got the wiki cape; it's beautiful on me. Yes, you do get cosmetics for helping out with the wiki. So like if you want some free cosmetics and you want to help out the community, go ahead and help out on the wiki. Like add some more information for them. Okay, I think we are about ready to go. Let me just find one more person. Because I think I'm still waiting for people. Got one more. Looking for one more. Oh, so everybody's calling it TLTP now. I guess that makes sense. Trials of the Plague. The Haunted Mansion is one hella quest. Yeah, that one is great. Though it was also kind of annoying, right? Because again, this is personal preference. I don't like puzzles, but I can very much see how that is like an example of a quest that's like, oh, you actually kind of need to figure it out, versus, oh yeah, here's a marker, go here, do this. Um, and people have always mentioned that RuneScape is one of the hallmarks of great quest designs, right? Because you got all these interactable elements, and you go here, you use this life skill to get this thing, so that you can go here and do that. That's pretty nice. Better piece. I'm just gonna invite one more. Got a plus 4K here. We got another fellow plus 4K. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close up the form, and then we're gonna go ahead and start the grind. Right, and then unpin. Okay, y'all ready? Have the kill counts all set up and ready to go? It's not a countdown timer this time. All right, here we go. Let's see how many times this is gonna get. Or how many times do I need to get clear this drop before I get my second gear drop? Okay, wait for them to clump up, and then just ult the wave. Yeah. Oop. I think I used that. Didn't notice that somebody already used the halberd buff. I mean, they still hurt. So if you don't have good gear, it's probably still a struggle. If you just went in with full Rod Knight, like, you'll probably struggle. We need a lower amount paid to unlock more inventory bank slots. You know, the funny thing is, it used to, I think I remember it used to be that way, right? Where it's you can buy some slots with crystals. But the point is that the devs do have that on their roadmap. I think that is something that they do have plans for, is some more options for inventory and bank storage space. So it should be fine. Okay, that's not a gear drop, but I'm getting quite a bit feel of these dusts. Got Baneful Fragment, Baneful Dust. Oh, so it's not like you only get dust and you have to get 200 and whatever many of them. It's that you can get fragments too. You can get large piece, because if you can get large piece, that shortens the grind quite a bit. Like, that'd be cool. Okay, so these are probably tradable, right? Like, this is tradable. Oh wait, those are soulbound too. What about this? This one's also soulbound. So what is tradable then? Oh, she got a shield. Congrats. Congrats, man. Because if they made everything soulbound, like, that, in my opinion, would be like a bit too far. Because then you basically just, like, you've rendered trading completely obsolete, right? Like, that well, I guess there's still soul fragments and reroll runes, right? But, like, it does kind of make me wonder, right? Okay, maybe the large pieces, or maybe the gems are tradable, right? Like, if you keep grinding, eventually you get a gem, and then the gem is tradable. Maybe? That's my guess. What are the large pieces for? They are for the new gear. So we're still, I'm still figuring things out, and I imagine, like, some of the player base, a lot of player bases are still we still are, like, we're still trying to figure it out. But basically, you got 9 dusts. 9 dusts make a fragment. 9 fragment make a large piece, and 3 large piece makes a gem, I believe. And then you need the gem to do something, right? I imagine it's probably for the final tier, like the final gear tier. You need like a bunch of these for the final gear tier. And now the question is, will any of these be tradable? Because so far I got fragments and dust, and both of these are soulbound. Right, the gear are soulbound, no questions asked. Like, that's pretty obvious. Like, it's right there. Oh, let me go ahead and do the kill count first. As 2. Yeah, I'm updating that kill counter is going to be do I have to do that 200 times? Like, update the kill counter 200 times? So, so I mean, obviously sorcerers are gonna be great. And then Guardian, I imagine the Bardiche buff also works. for for plague resistance, right? Like they have the 15% elemental resist or something like that. And with range mobs, maybe archers would be good. Like, does this mean archers are back? Like, archers are good? Hey, that'd be nice. I got Adhorun. I mean, here's the thing about classes, okay? Because I see people, you know, like, okay, if you're min-maxing and you're gonna be grinding for like 10 hours straight, like, sure. There are certain meta comps you can run, right? But I'm kind of the guy who's like, I'm gonna be grinding for like what 2 to 3 hours each time, or maybe a little longer. Like I have no idea. The longest I've gone was, well, you know, like if you check my YouTube channel, the longest I've gone grinding. But it's like I'm kind of the guy that rather be actually doing the trials than to wait for metacomp, right? Like, so if I see someone and it's like, as long as they're properly geared, right? If they run in with full bronze, then obviously like, oh, right? But if they have gear that's decent enough, right? They can do their part. Like I just run with them, right? I personally rather just be doing the trials than to wait for a metacomp. Like it's I always find it kind of weird how sometimes people would just kind of wait outside for half an hour for a good comp rather than just go in and do the trials, right? Within that half an hour, you can crank out like a couple of trials. So that's like my opinion on it. 15 hours? No, 20. It's that a 20-hour live stream. That probably shaved a few years off my lifespan. Okay, that's 3. Go ahead and just update that. That's 3, right? Let me double check. I want to make sure I get this right. 6. Oh, so it's actually 4, right? Because the first one was 2. The first one was 2. I definitely remember that. It should be 4. Yeah, let me just read that real quick. 4. KC is 4 because the first one was 2 kills. Like I got 2. Oh, no. So now it's 6. That means I cleared it 6 times, right? Because it says cleared 6 times. So that means that right now it's 4 because the first gear drop was in 2. So, okay, so if we all stand in the corner, and then we let them come to us, and then once they're stacked, we just all kind of charge in, right? That's kind of cool. Because some of them you wait for them to come to you, some of them you have to go to them. And then you could have some where they just snipe you from across the map and you have to run to them. Oh man. Great. Now am I giving the devs like ideas that's gonna come back and bite me? I do have a oh yeah, I do seem to have a tendency to do that. But anything to make the game more fun, right? Like because if you just stand there and then just press 2 buttons, like that's kind of boring, right? Like so some moving around will keep it interesting. And then you increase the drop rate to make it feel more rewarding. So that it's not like, oh, I'm 2,000 runs dry, right? Like so that there's some reward for engaging gameplay. Okay, let me just update the counter. 5. No, I'm taking notes. No. Oh no. Like the the thing is, the reason why some people like just you know, it's like a second monitor where it's like, oh, I just super simple and I don't have to do anything, is that the grind gets kind of mind numbing, right? But if you have something more, I guess, mentally stimulating like this, but then you still keep the drop rates really brutal, like 0.01% or something like that, then it makes it feel like your efforts are futile. Where it's like, oh, you're going through these motions, right? Like kind of running around, but then you're not really getting anything in return. And the return doesn't necessarily have to be drops either, right? Like it could be, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it, right? Like if there's a certain kind of mastery that comes with fights, like that'd be great, right? So like right now, like this is just like my live feedback is figuring out the optimal way to farm this is kind of intrinsically rewarding, at least for me. Right? Like for other people, they may not think that, but for me personally, it's like, ooh, I gotta figure out how to how each of the ways work. Like that's kind of nice. And then with bosses, having right, like right now I'm face tanking it, which is fine. Right, but these are fast AoE attacks, so they shouldn't one shot you, right? But maybe, you know, have a boss that does like a AoE attack with like a big wind up, and then the best, and then make them, for example, like stop auto attacking, so there's actually incentive to move around. Because right now, the way auto attack, the way the boss AoE attack works is they do that on top of their auto attacks. But if they stop auto attacking and then they do the AoE attack, right? Like while they're doing the AoE attack animation, they stop auto attacking. Now it's like, okay, I have incentive to dodge. And then if you can further add incentive to dodge by making the AoE attacks do more damage. And well, I guess this game is, and then you have Dark Souls. Eterspire Dark Souls. Eterspire is a Souls-like. Okay. I want AoE attacks to one-shot players. So the thing about one-shot mechanics, right? Personally, I feel a little conflicted about it because one-shot mechanics, from my point of view, it's kind of a cheap way to make a fight more difficult, right? How do you make a fight more difficult? Bigger numbers, they just die, right? One-shots are one of those things where it's there, but there should be like a clear way to kind of interact with it. Like that would be my guess, right? Like for example, if you're able to interrupt a one shot, it becomes like it gives you like I guess with Eterspire, like interrupting animations is probably too complex right now, or maybe something more simple, like if you're able to do a certain amount of damage, or maybe like if you're able to interrupt AoE attacks, like that would be great, right? Like if you cancel out a boss's AoE attack, and then like for the next, I don't know, like for the next 10 seconds or something, you do like increased damage to it, right? Or everybody gets an attack buff. Like something like that along with the one-shot mechanic would be nice. If it's just like kind of one-shot, the boss does this thing, you have to dodge it or else it's a one-shot. Like there's no kind of interaction or I guess risk versus reward that comes with it, right? It's just, the boss is doing the one-shot attack, I'm gonna have to dodge, versus the boss is doing the one-shot attack, I'm gonna have to dodge, or if we have the damage, we can go in and just go ham, right? And then see if we can do enough damage. Or if you interact with this one thing, maybe like a little puzzle mechanic or something. I think a very good example of that is a recent game that came out, Pragmata. I've thought about getting it. I should probably get it. One of the cool things about Eterspire is it's a pretty casual experience, so it's not like this is the only game that you can play in order to keep up. Like you can go play other games. And Pragmata's got this pretty cool, shooting hacking mechanic, like a little puzzle where it's like, if you solve this puzzle real quick, you deal increased damage or the boss gets stunned, right? Like maybe something like that would be pretty cool. Where it's like, the boss is doing the one-shot mechanic, but if you do this thing in time, then the boss gets stunned, or you do increase damage. Just something like that, risk and reward. But on the other hand, it's like this again. This is a very simple and casual game, and that's what the charm is. So you probably don't want the game to evolve into, oh, you have to keep track of 20 rotations, and then at the same time do Dance Dance Revolution with all the puddles on the ground, right? Like that's probably too much. But like simple, but in-depth mechanics, like that would be what I say. Like, and again, like the great example of that is RuneScape. And I know that the devs take a lot of inspiration from RuneScape, so it's good. That's probably something that they're probably also thinking about. Sometimes I fight bosses under leveled, under geared, just so I have to dodge as sorcerer. I mean, well, technically that's what's happening right now, right? We're all under geared right now. Okay, so this one is taking considerably longer. So maybe I did get spooned for the first drop. Okay, this is the part where I double check, because the thing is, this is a live stream, right? So I'm playing and talking and interacting with chat all at the same time. Like, I want to make sure that I get this right. Let's see, trials. 10. 8. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the things when I first started streaming. That's one of the things I found out really quick. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. One of the things I found. Oh, we got a bit of a traffic jam situation here, and everybody's here. This is so cool. I think the last time I seen this many people was like Trials of Mountain. Yeah, we're all jammed. Oh, okay, we got it. Oh man, this is like some New York LA traffic level, New York LA level traffic. Guess if you're America, you understand. So we got traffic at the portal. The first one was just lucky. Yeah, you're probably right. So this one, what? It's going to be 400. I did get ready, like, in case this stream, like, I cleared my whole day, so I can do the stream. So I'm ready to go. I mean, if we get it, like, obviously I'm gonna need like to go eat and you know, go to the restroom or whatever. But outside of that, like, yeah, I'm ready to grind. And this is kind of what I mean, even when earlier I was going on a bit of a, okay, I guess, a stream of consciousness about the state of the game, right? How the game is at a crossroad. These are all great examples of the devs, like, okay, they added one or two new cool things, right? And it feels like they're building up to something. But it's still like, okay, what are they building up to, right? Like, it's still kind of at the point where, again, maybe this is the payoff, right? Like, do I feel like this is a payoff? Like, right now, yes. I guess like the last time that I felt like the big payoff was like the AoE attacks. Like, those were like, oh, this is new, right? But this feels like they're building on top of something in order to build, and they're building up towards something cool. Right, and this could be it, but it could also be, you know, raids, right? Like, I would say the day they release raids, where it's like you go in and it's like an instance map and you run around and you do things, that would be kind of like, oh, this is like the big payoff. Right now, this feels like still kind of like a standard trial, right? Where it's a small area, you let the mobs come in, and then you beat them, versus more of like an exploratory thing where you run around and do things. Okay, we're at 9 kills, right? Yeah, 9 kills. Oh, on that note, there's also another thing like I haven't seen the full set yet, right? So I have to reserve my judgment. But this is something that I like. This is one of those things where it's like kind of a constructive feedback. Is given that endgame content doesn't come out all that often, right? Unless the devs decided something else, right? Ultimately, it's up to them. Given that endgame content is not a frequent occurrence, there's usually a pretty, I guess, high level of expectation for design for the endgame gear. So recolors of existing gear and cosmetics would be one of those things that I imagine. Right, like me personally, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm always gonna wear the legacy set, right? So I don't care. But I imagine a lot of Fashion-Spire enjoyers will probably not like that. Will probably won't like that, where it's like, oh, this is a recolor of a existing gear. And I don't know, right? Like, again, I have to get all the sets or see people with the full sets in order to make that final judgment. But I imagine that people would really like it if whenever there's like a new batch of endgame content released, that they have more unique armor designs, right? Like something that you haven't seen before. Like that would be cool. All I have to go off of is that like iOS store page thing, and then those look like I think one of them I definitely recognize was like a reskin of the Wayfarer cosmetic set. So, you know, like that's just something to like a feedback. All right, kill count 10. We're now at the 2-digit mark. Okay. If you're having trouble, come to this corner over here. That seems to help with the traffic jam. Rush hour LA downtown traffic. Yeah. No kidding. Just so players are moving while doing trials and not just standing in one area for the whole duration. Yes. The thing is, the mechanics are still simple, and I have a feeling they will always be simple, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the second modern game, right? Like, this is the kind of the perfect game you can have to kind of play while you, at the same time, listen to a podcast, right? Or watch a video. Like, you can do that. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, right? Again, RuneScape is also kind of known for being a second modern game. A lot of its content is like that. But something interactable, so it's not just like, okay, I'm just standing there. Right, and also the other thing that this helps with is there are certain people, right? There are certain players who don't play the game legitimately, bots, and this kind of helps with that. Like just more in-depth mechanics also helps with it because those are harder to develop scripts for. Like they're just gonna need to put in more work for it. Hey, Dust. I got a Vern rune. Here we go. For newer players, this is a PSA. The way to make money in this game, like one of the predominant ways to make money in this game, besides grinding endgame content, right, which you don't have access to if you're new, is to sell soul fragments and reaver runes. Reaver runes, I guess, is also more endgame-esque because the ones that people are interested in buying are the ones that are the highest level ones. So for newer players, the best way is soul fragments, is where you get 3 shards, you go to a transmogrification table. If you follow along the story, you'll eventually be introduced to one. You combine 3 shards of any kind together to make a soul fragment, and then you can sell it. I think right now it's like 40, 50k each. You'll have to check the prices. I guess ask around, do some price checking. But they sell for quite a lot. And it's how you make money as a new player, initially. Okay, so it seems like right now we're getting to a bit of a rhythm, right? Like, okay, so the crabbies are melee, so you can just kind of wait for them to come to you, and then you have like the little imps, right? Those you need to go to them, and then the spiders are also melee. You got this boss. We're gonna be staring at him for a while. There we go. Another Reaver rune. Oh no, that's not a Reaver rune. That's a Purge rune, right? Purge. Yep, Purge. Well. And also keep excellent equipment. Someone buying those two. Yes. So the other thing, and this is like a more underrated way to make money. It's not less like it's I guess less consistent because those people come and go. Is to whenever you get an excellent version, even if it's a normal gear, some people will buy them, like for cosmetic purposes. So if you have the storage space, hold on to these, and then just kind of check to see whenever people buy them, like you can sell it to them for money too. Okay, these are the ranged worms. Okay, and then you just go up to them. Okay, these are the ranged ones. Okay, now we run up to them and then we just AoE them down. Okay. These are the scarabs. They are melee. Can I see your set? Are you talking about the cosmetic set or are you talking about the equipment? The equipment I'm wearing is a normal null. It's the previous endgame best in slot gear. And the cosmetic set I'm wearing is the Legacy and Aftermath set. You can directly buy them through the Eterspire store. I guess it really did get lucky the first time around. Okay, 15. Oh yeah, the other thing is, we also got 2 new quests, so once we wrap up on the grind, right, like I'll probably do this for a bit, and then I'll go do the new quest. Like that's probably how we'll wrap up the stream, is just do the new content, right? Like do all the new content, see what's up, see the new quests. That's probably what we'll do. Okay, let the worms come in. We'll use them down. Oh, cone shot looks like. Is cone shot gonna be good? Like if you're archer, because cone shot is usually what people run for leveling. But I mean, with the way that we're standing right now, it's just a fan shape, right? Like if an archer, or again, I guess with rogues like dagger storm would be really good. But if you have a sorcerer on your team, you probably don't need that much AoE. So I guess it just kind of depends on team comp. Normal null is where you can get a trial of total darkness, true darkness. Yeah, that's the one. But I mean, I'm face rolling the first trial, right? So you probably don't you don't. I don't think you need no gear in order to do this, right? Probably can you do it in Rod Knight? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like somebody try it out. But I imagine with like, you know, on this gear, it's probably doable. Like, but the idea is that this is the new endgame, so it's not like you need to go through the previous endgame content or the legacy endgame content in order to. Well, I guess technically you do, right? Like because a Flareum it was for the longest time ago the best slot. But it's not like you need to get all the way to null gear in order to start play trials. Like you can start without null gear. Okay, wait for them to come here. Oh. Oh, I think I forgot to change the counter. I'll change it later. Like I'll add a +2. Which map is the new trial on? It's in location unknown. I'll show you later once I clear this trial. It's in a sun scar cave, right? Like Sun Scar Canyon. That should be where it is. I'll double check and confirm once I'm done with this. Let's go! Another shard. It's in Sun Scar Canyon. Right, Ashful Port, Stone Hollow Port. You go from Stone Hollow Port in Stone Hollow over here, right here. Go to Stone Hollow Port. Go to Sun Scar Canyon. You'll end up in Ashford Port. Go south, Sunscar Canyon, Sunfall Cave. Go west, Infected Cavern. That's where the trial is. All right, let me go ahead and update my counter. Should be at 15 now. Let's see, 15? Yep, 15. You know, now that I think about it, I know on the roadmap the dev says new Bastion season is coming too. It would be really cool if the Bastion gets updated with some of those new mechanics, you know, like dodgeable AoE attacks, like just to keep it more interesting. And then they could have like a rotating season where every season they have different bosses in the rotation, and then so you have to kind of figure it out. And then you add those like AoE mechanics, like oh, it'll actually be like a pretty engaging experience instead of a stat check. Oh well, it will still be a stat check at the end of the day, but it'll be more interactive elements. Also, this one other idea that I've seen floating around that some players have suggested to kind of make, I guess, the group content more engaging is it doesn't have to always follow this mob to boss sequence. It can be you start with the boss, and then as you damage the boss summons mobs. Right? Kind of like how I think the Dragon Slayer quest has that, or like multi-phase boss fights too. Like that's also another way to make things interesting, so that it's not like the same formula every single time. Like just little things like that, and then you have enough of those little things, it adds up, and it makes the game much more engaging and interesting. Donate me 10 billion. I don't have that kind of money. Oh, hey. Saltier. offline members. Oh, I guess it's just someone relogging. Okay, I think each trial's like what, 2 minutes. So maybe like every 20 trials, we switch up the party so other people have a chance to join. Like that'll be my guess. And then like if nobody else joins, then like it'll be a free for all. And I mean it's the first time I'm doing this, so we'll see how it turns out. Because I want to give other people a chance to grind too, because I'm seeing a lot of people kind of standing around and not really having a party. Wait, why are there only 3 people? Ooh. Can we do it with 3? We could probably do it with 3, right? "16 kills deep and still not wearing a mask. You're gonna start another pandemic." Oh, it's all right. I got vaccinated at least. Oh, it's 3 people. I mean, I'm kind of basically the tank right now, but it's looking like it's already a bit of a struggle. Oh, Eterspire crashed. Rip. Ripperino. Against the plague? Is it possible to get vaccinated against the plague? Like, I don't know. I mean, I am technically a doctor now, but not that kind of doctor, not a medical doctor. So I don't know. That'll be a question for a medical doctor. Oh! Not even close. Gear. Baneful Claymore. Excellent. I got an EX. Let's go. Okay, how many kills was it? Let's see. 17? 17, right? Let me do the math. Yeah, 17. We got a kill at 17. So no, we got a drop at 17. All right. Okay. Let me just let people know. I'm gonna do a giveaway now. Feel free to join other. Don't. All right, congrats to those who guessed close to 17. That was 17 kills. And I got a Baneful Claymore. It's tier 20. Oh boy. Okay, so what's tier 20? If I remember correctly, Null is 22, right? Yeah, Null is 22. So it's the same as Fate and Dark here. So they have the same stats. So going by that logic, because I'm figuring things out right now. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the giveaway. So this is 20, 21, 22, 23. So this is 1 tier higher, if I were to guess. Right, so Baneful is tier 20. Malady is probably 21. Blight is probably 22. And then Purified is 23. I think that might be it. All right. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start up. I'm probably going to start with the new party. We've been running with this party for a while now. I want to give other people a chance to join. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the giveaway now, and I will be right back. All right, we are back. Congratulations to Nova Clancy, Skirmish, Mayadip, and Z-Light for guessing close to 17. The guesses were 16 and 18. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spin the wheel, and we'll see who's our lucky winner. Wait a second. Let me just make sure to have this up. Okay, I think we're good now, right? I think there was a bit of a blackout there. All right. Yes, 4 ties. We had 4 ties. We had people guess 16, and we had people guess 18. Okay, here we go. All right, congratulations to Mayadip for winning the second pack. I'm going to go ahead and make a note here. And the way it's going to work is I'm going to send you guys a code on Discord, and then you just redeem the code in game, /redeem, and then just put in the code, and you'll be good. All right. Anyways, let me go ahead and get back to the gameplay. Okay. So yeah, this is the second drop that I got. It's an excellent claymore. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it, and I guess I should wear it, right? Is it gonna be better than my better than like better than the null though? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, let me go ahead and set up the third and final giveaway. Let me just reset the counter first. Okay, so we're at 9, like we've so far cleared 19 times, right? And we've already gotten 2 drops. So clearly the drop rates have been buffed. Like that's pretty obvious now, right? Like getting the drops pretty frequently is a nice thing. But I guess we'll see if it remains the case, right? Because maybe the later trials will have lower drop rates. Like I don't know. Guess we'll see. But in the meantime, let me just go ahead and set up this third form. Okay. Okay. Third form should be live now. It's pinned. And then I'll give everybody, say, around like 5 to 10 minutes so that the responses can trickle in. But in the meantime, I'm probably should go and upgrade my gear, right? Because I have this piece of claymore now. Piece of claymore. that made no sense. Yeah, this excellent baneful claymore. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to the tavern and I'm gonna just upgrade this real quick. Okay, let's see here. Max upgrade is 4. Max upgrade of 4. Okay, so that means... Do I have enough shard to do it? Yep, I do. Let me just take out all my shards. Yeah, you see, I got all the pets. I got a trial pet. I got the regular pets. I got all the remnant pets. I got everything. Yeah, I've done everything. Okay. In terms of Gamba Spire rerolls, I'm not gonna go for 100% because this is not best in slot, right? For gears that are not best in slot, the best thing that you can probably do is just get it to a reasonable level of strength. Like you don't need to upgrade it too much. And I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. And this is the system this is how I do it. You're more than welcome to upgrade it to max or not up. Like I guess I would recommend you to upgrade it at least somewhat. Like at least use the shards, right? That would be what I recommend. So we got the claymore. I'm gonna first use the outhole rune to get it to 5, right? So now it says max upgrade level 5. That means I can upgrade it 5 times with shards. So I'm doing that right now. And in the meantime, again, just a reminder, the form is now live. It's pinned. You can go ahead and fill that out there. Okay, so it's now +5. So now it cannot be upgraded with fragments anymore. Oh, so, I mean, it cannot be upgraded with shards anymore. You have to use fragments. fragments. Soul fragments, right? +6. +7. So +7 is where I stop, because if you look at it becomes like 60 or 50%. That's like, I don't really want to waste that much soul fragments on it. So this is usually where I call it. But it's up to you to if you want to upgrade it all the way. And oh yeah, I need to re-roll it too. And in terms of its stats, if we were to take a look at the stats right now on this thing, it's at 73%, 12% attack speed damage. So clearly it's not the greatest, right? Because we want to maximize two things like damage and health for warrior. So let's see what we get. Okay, now it's even worse now. So this is the part where you gamble for good gear. Sorry, good gear stats. I'd say if it's like 86, 86 is probably a good range. 73 is a bit too low, so 66. Like if it's 86, it's good enough. I upgraded to +8 personally. Yeah, +8 is fine too, like 60%. Like it's a bit over. +9 to +10 is literally a gamble because it's 50-50. All right, let me just speed this up. Tip for PC players. Oh, actually 93. You can click here and then immediately click on whatever is here to upgrade it faster. 93%, that's good enough. And it's it doesn't have the max bonus attack speed. It means if we were to look at its 93%, it means the damage and health are maxed out. That's really good for warrior. Okay, now let's do the shield. Yeah, like I'm not gonna spend too much resource on these because those are, you know, gear that you use along the way, right? It's like a intermediate gear. It's like a gear that you use before you get to the ultimate endgame gear. Endgame gear best in slot is the one that you really want to dump all your resources into. For intermediate gear, like the intermittent gear, you just, you know, make it good enough. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. Like that's how I do it. But again, like if you want yours to be perfect, that's fine. 90. Oh wait, that's the sword. Let me see the shield. 80%? Ah, it could be better. Okay, 66, that's really bad. 80, no, that's... Like, I like 86. Like, 86 and above, it's pretty good. 73, that's not good. 80, it keeps giving me 80, though. 93, that's pretty good. Okay. That's good enough for me. Alright, let me go ahead and put the rest in the box. All the rerolls, all the shards, all the soul fragments. Oh, I guess the purging runes are kind of useless for boss gear because you don't get negative stats. Purging runes is for getting rid of negative stats for normal basic gear, right? But for boss gear, you don't get negative stats, so purging rune isn't really something that you need. So you can just turn these into soul shards. And besides, you can always turn them back into purging runes. Like the exchange is like one shard for one purging rune, so you're not losing out on anything. Well, I guess you're losing out on 2 gold for runestone, right? So if you find that unacceptable, then, well, then don't do it. Okay. Man, I have considerably less health, but it's probably worth it, right? Because it's the new endgame here with the plague resistance and whatnot. All right, let me go ahead and start up another party. Okay, I know you guys want me to join your party, but I'm starting up another one. Once I'm off stream, like I'll join whoever. It's just on stream. I'll probably do my own party. Okay, looking for party. Okay, we got you. You're in. Looking for more. How do you find out Discord ID? It should be your Discord name. Like it's if you didn't change your nickname in the server, it would just be your Discord name. If you did, then there will be like a small text next to below your Discord name. That's like tiny. That's your original Discord ID. Okay, we got Godspeeds. Right. We got one more. Looking for one more. Okay. I guess attacking me means you, Oh, you're in another party. You're fine. All right. Oh, we got a Guardian. We want Guardians. Guardians. All right. I'm gonna... I think we have a full party now, right? Let me take a look. Yep, we have a full party now. And I think it's been long enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the forum now. Okay, and then unpin. Okay. All right. We are ready to go, right? We got the full party. I got my excellent Baneful Claymore. I mean, it's got a 360, so it's not as ideal for the range mobs, I imagine. But I mean, hey, it's a baneful weapon, right? So it'll be good. Okay, kill count is at 0. Just confirm that. We're at 19, so just subtract 19 would be the right kill count, and here we go. Oh, I guess they like the left corner. I mean, I like right corner better. I'm right-handed, so I like the right corner better. So wait for them to all clump up. This. 26k. Let me try my Albert. $34. Okay, hey, I can actually do a bit of a damage test here, right? Like, I have my null gear. And I also have excellent Baneful Claymore, which is basically like the one tier up. Okay, so let's see how it compares. So if I were to just do this, 21, 19, 20, 20, 19 to 20k. Okay, so what if I do this? Oh, I don't think my thing's gonna come up in time. Okay, I guess I can try it out on the boss. $16? Ugh. Ugh. That's not great. Let me try this again. 18. So, is Null still better than tier 1? Sorry, the first tier of 21. Yeah, I do more damage with null. Okay, I'll stick with null. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, that's one. Can I see the actual look of that? I imagine you're talking about the claymore, so here you go. This is upgraded, so it's a little shiny now. It's got a little sparkly effect, but this is what it looks like. I mean, it's. Yeah, I don't think this is just a reskin, right? I'll have to compare it to an actual claymore. What's the use of dust? For endgame gear? I think it's for the final gear, right? Like you get all these dust and then you cleanse the plate gear. I imagine that's probably what you do it for. Yeah, but this is what it looks like. I don't think it's a reskin, but I'll have to go back and double check. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep using the claymore because it seems to be better. Sorry, I'm gonna keep using my null halberd because it seems to be better. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's literally tier 22 versus tier 20. Like, that's pretty... That's like 2 tiers worth of difference, right? Okay, let me... Alright, wait for them all clump up, and then kaboom. Oh, I guess it is comparable. I get it with damage fluctuation, actually. Wait, let me try my claymore again. No, it's not even close. Okay, so it's just yeah, it's just the null helper is just better. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? But if I were to guess, it's probably the same as if you have Abyssal Umbral. Like if you bring Abyssal and Umbral gear, it's like, yeah. Or maybe the first trial just doesn't have any plague plague stats, right? Like they want to make it doable for people who just got 160, who are fresh 160s. So maybe the first trial just straight up doesn't have any plague stats. Or if they do, it's negligible. And then if you go to the second one, it's like a pretty big jump. So maybe the Claymore will be more useful in the second one. Has offline members. Someone locked off. Okay, I'll give him a give him a bit. I got the familiar my second run. I don't know if that's rare. I think you just got spooned, man. You just got lucky, Slug. Happy for you. So happy for you. Since you can jump in a 160, probably just no resistance needed. Yeah, that you're probably right. Just no resistance. And then 2 is just a big jump, and you definitely need play gear for tier 2. And then tier 3 is just another big jump. You need the tier 2 gear. Okay, let me just talk to this guy real quick. Any tip? You should be fine with any strong armor set. Light weapon. Light weapon is the final tier, right? Oh, blight is... Wait, purified. So the gem is used to cleanse blight weapons and cape. Okay, we're still figuring this out. I'm glad they made it for fresh 160s. Yeah, like it makes it much more approachable too. So people are not being kept out of content. I do think one issue, and I don't know if this will become an issue or not later down the line, is that once the, I guess, more hardcore players or the more hardcore players get the endgame gear, they will just keep doing the endgame trial. I don't know if that will be an issue or not. And then like the players who are fresh 160s won't be able to find people to do the first and second trials with. Like, I don't know if this will be an issue, but historically that has been. And then that's why people had to, like, buy gear, right? So with the gear now being soulbound, I wonder if this is going to be an issue. I think what they mean by any strong armor set is, like, run that gear that can be dropped from mobs, which is what most new 160 players will have. You're probably... Yeah, it's probably doable with Ron Knight. Like, it can't have, like, it can't be, like, trash stats, right? It can't be, like, 33% quality gear. It has to be, like, decent quality gear. But I imagine, like, maybe with Ron Knight it's doable. Okay, that's the third. That's another one. 3. That's 3, right? Yeah. Alright, we got them all. Yeah, so I think at this point, at least the first trial is figured out, right? It's you got these infected worms, the little imps that do the ranged attacks, and then you got this. Oh, the spiders also do ranged attacks. I thought they were melee. Oh wait, the beetles are melee. Yeah, the spiders are ranged. And then the med, it seems like the way to go is just stand in the corner so that you can clump them all together. That's also kind of nice because that means a lot of the other skills you can hit all the mobs much easier, like such as the execute on warrior, because the old approach with trials, which is stand in the middle, with execute you can't hit the mobs behind you. Well, I guess you can, but you need to position yourself really well. Okay, the kill counter goes up again. Can't until party has exited. Someone's still inside. Could you get out, please? Godspeed, please come out. I will give him a bit. Maybe he's lagging. But if he's like just standing there, then we'll switch someone out. Dust seems plentiful. Well, yeah, because you need what? Let's see. 9 times 9 times 9. Wait, no, 9 times 9 times 3. You need 243 dusts to make a gem. So they better drop plentifully. Yes, because otherwise it'll take forever. And I'll have to go back and check the VOD, but yes, you do get fragments too, so it's not like you can only get dust. You can get fragments too, which are on the grind. I wonder if Trial 2 and 3 gives it gives the I guess the large, what's after fragment, like the large piece. Well, at least I hope that that's maybe the case or not, because again, like I'm still thinking about once once all the endgame players get the gear that they need, like how would you be how do you incentivize them to still do the earlier trials, right? I guess there's the pet grind, right? But I think that's always going to be an issue, even with Trials in the Mountain. That's a bit of an issue. Like once everybody got fake Everfrost gear, they just kept doing T5 and T6, and then nobody really did T1s or T4 anymore. Do you think T1 is soloable? Maybe with... I mean, probably. With the Guardian, I can imagine it being soloable, because Guardians are like the powerhouse. Like, their DPS is not as high, but in terms of tankiness, they're number one. And if you're someone who don't mind having a bit of trouble finding party from with the people who like to min max, or if you don't mind fights taking a little longer, like Guardian's great because they can solo some of the trials. So I think the first trial is definitely soloable. Like it with especially with the new best in slot gear, I imagine it'll be soloable. Second and third, I don't know. Like earlier today, went in, got immediately destroyed. No plague resistance. That's what happens. But I definitely look forward to finding out if these trials are soloable. Like it's always kind of cool to see that happen. These long range attacks is going to be a problem. Yeah, like they already kind of are, right? Like but it's a good problem to have, because it's making people actually, I guess, engage with the game instead of just standing in a circle. Well, I guess we're standing in a corner, but with the range mobs, you have to kind of walk up. You have to actually like walk up to them to attack. Like that's a change. Okay, someone's still in the trial. Let me see. Straw is still in there. I'll try him, Guardian. I mean, if you try right now, like the first trial doesn't seem to have any plague resistance or affinity, or at least that's what it seems like. Or at least if it is, it's negligible. So I guess you can, right? Like if you have full null. Let us know how it goes. Okay, we'll give him another bit. 2 is middle one, right? Yes, I think 2 is the middle one. Let me take a look. Oh no, the middle one's the final one. Yeah, second is all the way to the right. So you got first, you got second all the way over there, and then you got third in the middle. Wait, are we doing the second one? Okay. If you stand at a portal, you can bait them into a tighter group if you pull back into the small area. Yeah. Oh, the flies have this sound effect. Yeah, I think we're in different instances. Which one we're doing? Yeah, okay. Already up. Solo didn't go well. Rip. Wise got. Yeah, come corner. Okay. Seems like they're having a bit of a moment there. Yeah, the middle one is the third and final one. Like we went in and I died to the first wave. So really, like we already tried that. Oh, you're fine, man. Baneful Dust, okay. Bird equipped the excellent claymore looks good. Yeah, it looks good, but from a stat wise, okay, they want to try two. Let's do two. From a stat perspective, at least for the first trial, it seems like the halberd is better. But now we're going to try the second one. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. Because what I can do is I can do a bit of a damage test. I'll do execute on a second trial. I go over here. Does the second trial stun? I think the second trial stuns. Right? Got a road drop. Grass got speed. $7,000? Okay. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so what if I do this? Oh! Okay. Definitely need baneful weapons for second trial. My Null Halberd was doing 7,000 with 7k. Alright, I should probably tank because I have a piece. Okay, bad idea. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to use stun resist amulet. Stun resist, stun resist, stun resist. Oh god. Okay, does this trick still work? If I do this, and then I quick swap? Oh! Oh shit! I wasn't expecting... Hey, yo, chill. Oh my god! 26k. Oh. Well, that went well. I mean, it went better than the first time. I'm actually doing damage now. But I definitely need more of those baneful pieces before we can try. Damn. Well, that went well. Oh, geez. Okay, I spoke too soon. Okay, so here's what we know now, right? The first trial is easy. It's super easy, right? It's meant to get you started. You can use any weapon. You can probably the normal. Like if you have no weapon, you might as well just use no weapon. It has better stats than a baleful weapon. Once you get to the second one, baleful weapons are a must, and then baleful armor too. I don't know how many pieces. I have one, and I got Shrek'd, which it's probably within expectations. The mobs in their stun, so you need to bring stun amulet. Yeah. So I'm gonna need to grind some more. I guess we're back to the first one. Well, it was fun. It was a good attempt. We at least went to the boss. We did some damage. We tried. His auto attack is 30k. Oh man. That's without, you see, that's without the, that's without any armor. I have one piece and he did 26k to me. Let me switch to car explosion. Probably faster that way. How are they still alive? Okay, cool. I'm gonna need to update my kill counter. I don't think I've updated in a while. This dungeon's going to be interesting. Yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody is still doing Baneful, I imagine. For the first trial, trying to get the gear. And once you get enough pieces, I'd probably go for the full set, or at least 4 pieces, before I try out the second one again. Wait, we're missing one person. Oh, he logged out. Crashed. That explains why it took so long. Alright, let me see kill count. 26 minus 19 is 7. We're at 7 kills right now. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get to the third trial on stream like that, or even the second trial, because it's literally stat check. But I mean, hey, there's 3 trials. I think this should keep us occupied for a bit, and then yeah, we'll see what the final tier gear looks like once we get there. Did you do damage test and weapon? So, you know, I'm not like, I haven't done serious damage testing, but basically, first trial, it seems that if there is anything, no, you don't want to, no, you don't want to stand in the middle. Ranged mobs need to be in corner for them. Yeah, I think. You see, there are people who are still kind of using the old meta, which is stand in the middle, because all the mobs are melee. But it seems like the new, I guess, more efficient way is just wait in the corner. Yes, the melee mobs do take a bit longer, right? But then you don't have to really worry about the range mobs nearly as much. But anyways, back to the damage test. So the first trial seems to have barely negligible plague stat, if any. So I'm using no weapon, and it's better than my the excellent Baneful Claymore that I have. Like it does the normal null does more damage. So I'm using null for the first trial. The second trial, the effect was immediate. Like with no plague stats, you do no damage. My damage was capped at like 7k or something. So you definitely need Baneful Weapon for the second trial. So that's the extent of what I know in terms of damage. Is you definitely need Baneful Weapon for the second trial. And imagine for the third trial, Baneful Weapon's not going to do it. You're going to need what's like the next one? You're going to need Malady Weapon for the third trial, right? And then for Blight, I guess Blight just helps you farm Purify faster. I think. Okay. 8. During the second trial, yes, the damage test was in the second trial. That's when I found out that you definitely need Baneful Weapons for the second trial, because your damage is capped if you don't have it. Like even if you bring Excellent Null, like it's capped. I think it's capped at 7k or something. Oh, maybe the way to go, now that I'm thinking about it, to basically help make this a little easier, is have a Guardian stand a little further back and then taunt the range mobs. That might be the way to go. It's going to be a ladder of equipment until you get the final gear. Yeah, it's the same gear treadmill. Or the gear ladder. Like Trials of the Mountain, Dark Trials. It's been the same. It's the same formula. Nice. Okay, let me just update the kill count real quick. Nine. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that cute little deer. Got the void pet. Yeah, I wonder how many trials it's going to take for the next familiar to drop. Like 200, 500, 1,000. I remember somebody said earlier they got it in their second one. That's always the way to go. Yeah. Whenever new content drops, the Guardians are always going to be helpful, just because of the damage reduction. Go. KC update 10. Fishing video needs spots. I think in my fishing guide I did have the spots. It's like you start off in Maplewood South or a fishing pier. Yeah, we're ready. Oh. Everybody's just wiggling, trying to get in. This is hilarious. Look at all these names. Yeah, if you're having trouble getting in through the front, you can come to the side. The side also helps. Not just the damage reduction, but also the heal they give. Yeah, the heal they give actually do add up over time, because the thing is, Celestial Light is also one of the main damage skills for Guardian, and it's like, oh, might as well you give just tack on a little bit of heal on top of that. Like, it does add up over the course of a fight. I wouldn't say it's like anything redonkulous, right? Like, it's not like an insane amount of heal, but it does add up. Wait, what about that 9,203? Where's that from? Is that from Celestial Light? Like, who's healing me for 9.2k? Is that from Celestial Light? Did they buff Celestial Light? No, that's not it. Is it the heal amulet? No, the heal amulet heals for 5k. Wait, does Celestial Light heal? I thought it was a flat heal. Oh wait, Damn, I'm actually mace, right? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about the mace. Oh jeez. Yep. Yep, the mace heals. Can't forget about the mace heals. I still wonder though, is the damage reduction from Bardiche better or the mace heals better? Like, that's still something that I'm thinking about. Oh, I didn't get this a UI. Rip. Yeah, Guardian has the heal with the mace. I do think that it would still be nice to I guess have a dedicated healer that heals you for a lot, right? Because 10% of your health is it's nice, but it's not like substantial. It's not enough where people can go, okay, I'm going to swap out lifesteal for block or some other or what is it? Fleet footwork is League of Legends. What's that's the wrong ability. Let me see. Where is it? Quick feet for the extra attack speed. Like, I don't think there's any heal in the game yet where people can go, okay, I'm gonna stop using lifesteal, so everyone is using lifesteal. But like, you know, a dedicated healer class that heals for like a substantial amount of health, like maybe like, I don't know, at least half your health. You know, like the kind of healer you'd expect to see in a traditional MMO. So that other people can go, okay, I don't need to take lifesteal anymore, I can take some other skills. Like, that'd be nice. And then Guardian can still be that hybrid tank healer. Like, kind of like a paladin. Age-old debate, Bardiche versus Mace. Yeah, Bardiche versus Mace. Yeah, I don't know if that debate has ever been settled. I mean, both are great. So you can't go wrong with either. Though, to be fair, I personally like Bardiche just because I'm lazy. I don't like to keep pressing the same button over and over. You just press it once and then kind of a set and forget thing. But I don't know, Mace might be nice if you have a warrior that gives shout. Like, there's probably some math that comes with that. I'm not surprised you pulled out the fleet footwork being a gym thing, yeah. Yep. Fleet footwork is kind of the go-to ruins on Jin in League of Legends. I guess that's where that came from. The funny thing is, I've gotten people saying, like, because I did go on a bit of a break from the game after I've done everything, like, you know, got all the pets, got plus 4K, um, plus all the fishing. Like, I've basically done everything that I wanted to do, like all the achievement stuff. And people are like asking or have you been playing League of Legends? Like, no, actually. Like, I've been playing a lot of Power World. I think at this point I have. To be fair, okay, I have like I think over 1.1k hours in Power World now. It was at 700 before I started playing Power World again, and now it's like over 1k hours. But a lot of it was just kind of me AFKing and then letting my pals farm materials for me. So in terms of active playing, I've probably played over the past month like 150 to 200 hours. Like that's active gameplay though. Like AFK, leaving the game on to let pals farm material while I do other things, like that's another couple hundred hours. Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Power World before I came in. Back to Eterspire for this new update. You play on PC? Yep, this is on PC. I do like how you can play on mobile though, and it's cross-platform, so you can like, you know, if I'm traveling and I don't have access to my PC, I can just whip out the mobile phone, or whip out my iPhone and just play on my iPhone. Like that's kind of nice. Oh, hey yo, I got the familiar. Now it's not a gear drop, so it's not I did say gear drop right in the original questionnaire. I said gear drop. I get my gear drop. Yes, that's the that was the question. So this is not actually technically speaking a gear drop, but I did get the familiar. That's so cool. I got it in what? I got it in 32. I got spooned so hard today. Oh my god, that came out wrong. Man, I'm doing a speed run to demonetization right here. All right, let's see. 13, 19. Okay, cool. I'm at 13. Easy. Nice. Well, I still needed cleared the first trial 100 times, right, for the gold medal. Like we got to do it for the achievement. So even if I get the pet, I still got to do this. I mean, I'm not going to do all of this on stream, but like I still got to do this 68 more times. And with the kind of with the gear that I need, like I'll probably be over that by the time I get the gear I need for the second trial. Does Eterspire have market peer-to-peer? Yes, it does have trading. And what we're trying to figure out is whether this new endgame still has trading involved, because currently everything that I got is soulbound, right? The dusts are soulbound, the fragments are soulbound, the weapons are definitely soulbound, right? This is definitely soulbound. So far everything that I got is soulbound. I'm trying to see what is not soulbound. What can be traded. Because if everything is soulbound, then I think the devs probably went a bit too far with this. Because the idea of soulbounding endgame items is so that you have to actually engage with the endgame content instead of just buying everything straight up, right? Like you just do nothing, you just buy the endgame gear and then that's it, you're done. But I don't think that should be like, oh, you just completely just completely render trading obsolete, right? Like you don't want to do that. But I think there's got to be something that's tradable. Yeah, maybe the gem is or the large pieces are tradable. Like maybe the gem is tradable. If I were to guess, but I don't think anybody has it yet. Okay, let me update kill count. 14. All right, ready up? Do X infected gear drop, or does N get normal get upgraded with dust? So for the first trial, at least, the excellent gear does drop. I did get an excellent baneful claymore, so it seems like the drops are straight up. They just straight up give you drops. So far. Wish they fix on mobile this bug. What the? Oh, is he talk? Maybe he's talking about the portal thing, right? Sometimes you have to find perfect spot. That's for the portal. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, for entrance, yeah. Oh, that's just traffic jam. There's too many people already. I mean, the update just dropped, so everybody's grinding right now. But like once you know the initial wave wears off, it'll become more manageable. I enjoyed Eterspire for a while. I leveled up to 40, hoping to see market, not trade. I mean, there are NPC vendors, if that's what you're talking about. Like there are markets for that too, but there's also player-to-player trading, which is where you make most of your money. $15. Just come to this entrance if you're trying to get in. I think someone's still having trouble getting in. If there's too many players in the entrance, sometimes the warp button disappear. Yeah, it does. And then what you do is you can kind of try to come in from the side. Like, that helps. Right now, again, the update just came out today. So there are a lot of people grinding right now. Like, that's to be expected. I still didn't figure out what are the gems for. The gems are for, according to the skull guy. Whoa, how did you... Is that a bug? How did you end up over there? According to the skull, I think the gems are for cleansing blight gear, which is the second to last best in slot, but I don't know. It could also be used for the purify gear, so nobody's reached that stage yet. Nobody's there yet, so I guess we'll find out within the next few days what it's for. But I would definitely hold on to them, right? Like, don't sell it to vendor. Like, definitely don't do that. Like, hold on to these. You need baneful gear for it. Yeah, in terms of dodgeable attacks, I know I kind of mentioned it earlier on stream today. One of the things that kind of makes it feel a little bit bad right now is when they do the telegraphed attacks, they're still constantly auto-attacking. So when you're trying to dodge them, it still feels like you're being punished for dodging. Like, I know, objectively speaking, that's not true, but from a player experience perspective, that's what it does feel like. Whereas if the boss or the mob stops auto attacking when they do the telegraph attack and you dodge it, it's like, ooh, I'm not taking any damage. Now that feels great, right? Versus you're still taking damage even when the enemy is doing the the dodgeable attacks. Like that feels pretty bad. But I get from a coding perspective, it's probably easier to do it that way. But I'm just kind of speaking from a player experience perspective. Guard maybe can decide direction of hitbox. Yes, it seems like at least for this guy. Yeah, it seems like at least for this guy, his dodgeable attacks are unidirectional. Like it's just one direction. Maybe we can try that. But that would require the two Guardians to hold aggro constant. Right? And I think a long time ago, like, I guess in one of the Bastion streams we did that. Like ping-ponging the aggro between two Guardians. We did that and it worked pretty well. So what if I just do this? Oh, okay. I have to say, I really like how it's not just random puddles on the ground anymore. The first iteration was like, you know, just one puddle around the boss. The second iteration, which was just complete RNG, is just random puddles on the ground. I like how there's actually a pattern now, right? So this guy just attacks in front. And if you just stand to the side, you just flank him, you take way less damage. So maybe the Guardian face tanks this, and then everybody else, especially if you're under geared, you can just stand to the side and you just won't take damage. That's really nice. Alright, let me, I don't think I've updated the kill count yet, right? 19... 13... Wait, what? No, that's not right. 15. $17. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Oh god, even the corners are jamming up now. What about this corner? Oh, there we go. There's a lot of people on right now. Let them all clump up and then AoE them down. So Guardian can stand further back and then taunt the ranged mobs. So the ranged mobs come clump closer together. You can wipe them out easier that way. I mean, guess that works too. Alright, these are close range guys. So just let them come in. Whoa. Ha! I guess that counts as an iframe, right? Iframe! Hey, here we go. It's another one bites the dust. Hey, nope, not 19, 18. oh, oh no, I think people are starting to catch on that the corners work. The corner trick. oh. Let's. Oh. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, clump them up. Taunt. Okay, not that far. Like maybe here. Yeah, so you have like one guardian stand here. Well, okay, I'll try to test them out. Let them know after this. Okay, we got the waves coming in again. Those are the melee waves. The scarabs are fine. And then that should be the boss, right? There's 5 waves in a boss. And Beru's taking no damage. That's what happens when you're guarding. Painful dust. Alright. Guard. Hey, could guards stand further back in corner and haunt ranged mobs? Want to test to see if it helps with clearing them. Yes. Base. Okay, they seem to get it. All right. Oh, okay. Try this. Got it. Yep. Okay, this may seem a bit counterintuitive, right? Because why are the DPSs in front? All right, taunt them, taunt. I think they're out of range. A bit closer, you're out of range. Yeah, not that far. Yeah, like it doesn't have to be that far away. Like just close enough. Yeah, like. Yep. All right, let's see this. There we go. Okay. That seems to work. That seems to work quite well. So watch this. Okay, that's the close range guys, so you don't really have to worry about these guys. All right. Let's see a range mob. Oh, that's the boss. Okay, that was fast. We'll try the next run then. You know what would be really funny if somebody's already doing the final trial? Like they just get super lucky with all the drops, like 100% drop. That's a gear drop. Too bad it's a shield though. I already have a shield. Oh, so I guess duplicates are going to be a problem if you just keep getting the same gear over and over. But I did get another gear drop, so that's a gear drop. Let's see what the kill count's at. All right, 39, so 20. We got it in 20. Well, not 120, 20. Okay, well, oh, hold on, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna do giveaway now. Feel free to join other party. Okay, I think the stream's been going on for like, what, 3 hours now? So I think what we'll do next is we'll first do the giveaway, and then we'll wrap up on the end game grind here, and instead we'll do that 2 new quest before we wrap up the stream today. Okay? So, so far, first impressions of the end game trials. Kind of more or less the same thing, but got a gimmick, right? We got range mobs now. Like, that's pretty nice. Second and third are going to be difficult without the gear. Like, it's a bit of a stat check, right? Like, make sure you have enough plague resistance. So I would say overall, it's like, it's nice. Figuring out how to farm the range mobs efficiently is fun. But this still kind of reminds me of like the, okay, we're building up to something, right? Where this is still like trials, where you're in a small room, the mobs close in on you, and then you have a boss. So I guess all I can say is that we'll wait and see like what like other things that the devs may have down the line. But this is fine. Like, this is pretty good endgame content, right? It'll keep people busy and occupied for a while. Like, I don't know, I'll definitely be grinding for this stuff. Soulbound gear is huge because you now have to actually grind a gear yourself instead of just buying it off other people. But I don't know. Everything that I've gotten right now so far is all soulbound. Like, even the dust and fragments are. So I'm kind of worried about this just completely killing trading so that people can only trade soul fragments and revo runes now. But I guess we'll see if the gems and large, I guess the large pieces are tradable or not. So we'll get there when we get there. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna go set up the giveaway now. Again, the kill count is at 20. Right, just double checking here. 39. Right, the first one was 2. The second one was 17. Third one is 20. Adds up to 39. The math checks out. So I'll go ahead and set it up, and I'll set up the giveaway, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Congratulations to Cutdo and Sonera for guessing 20. You two are exactly on the dot. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel. It's a 50-50, and we'll see who's our lucky winner for the third and final Crystal Pack giveaway. Let's check this out. Here we go. All right, congratulations to Sonera for winning the third Crystal Pack. Again, the way it's going to work is I'm going to reach out to the winners on Discord, and I'm going to give you your codes. And then what you do is you go in game, you type /redeem, and then you just type in the code. I'll give you all the information in your DMs too, so you should all be taken care of. All right, let me go ahead and switch back to the game because we still got a couple of things left to do, which is the quests, right? Because for endgame grind, we're going to call it here because like we did quite a few runs, right? We did 39 of them. No, this is nothing, right? Usually people do like what, 800, 1,000, right? But on stream, this is probably a good spot for us to call it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to TP out of here, and we're going to go ahead and check out the 2 new quests, which are the Poor Unfortunate Soul and the Search for the Amulets. So I guess we will start with the easier one, right? We'll start with the Search for the Amulets, and then we'll move on to the Poor Unfortunate Soul, which is the harder one, right? Because, I mean, they're all going to be pretty easy because I'm maxed out with Best of Slot gear. But we'll start with the one that's lower combat level requirements. Okay, Search for the Amulets. Start by talking to Jean at the Firefly Grove. Okay, let's go. Let me just wear my in-game gear. Okay, where is Firefly Grove? Here it is. Yes, I have 30,000 teleport orbs from all the grinding that I've done, so I'm not running out of teleport orbs anytime soon. Got 30,000 of these. Okay, I'm gonna use Mount. Personally, I like running around with the default animation, but the movement speed can be a bit of a drag, right? So, you know, one of the things that I've asked about is either I guess like an option for you to, I guess either like an invisible mount or the option for you to not use the mount but still retain the movement speed. Like that'd be pretty nice because the way to do it right now, which is how I usually do it, is I attack and then for a while you see you still keep the attack speed buff. Oh, sorry, the movement speed buff. Like this is nice. Like I would like to have, I like this permanently, like just kind of without me having to attack, right? But now after a period of time, I do this. Oh yeah, and also your hand's still not on the reins. Yeah, just a little bit of a feedback here, right? My hands are still hovering, but the rings instead of on. But in any case, let's go ahead and start up the quest. We got Jean, got pink hair, pink beard, pink everything. Let's go. Oh, hello, traveler. A comrade of mine has lost something precious and is wandering the woods desperate for aid. And you have the look of someone who is quite adept at tracking down missing things. He is waiting at Firefly Corner. Please go and lend him your aid. Okay. Safe travels, Wayfarer. Okay, you get a Sure Slow Amulet too, which is, you know, not going to be that helpful for me, but it's a quest, so we're going to do it. Talk to... Oh, it's the amulet guy. Yeah, I remember you. Ethelred. Hey, you. Yes, you. Sorry to bother your adventure, but I need your help with something. You see, I was stationed at my camp Conducting vital research within the murky depths of Bully Bully Cave. Oh, I remember that place. That was a good grind spot for Red Catalyst. When suddenly, bam, I was ambushed by a vicious swarm of wicked cave crabbies. Nice little arm cross animation here. I had to make a swift tactical retreat, but during my escape, I dropped 4 of my most prized amulets. Okay, and we got a nabby. What are those, like the nabbies, like the cabbage ones? I know, like one of the players, like Remy. Remy's probably not having it right now, looking at this. But during my escape, I dropped 4 of my most prized amulets. Okay. I am absolutely certain, well, perhaps not entirely certain, but nevertheless, okay. I am convinced those filthy crustaceans stole them. Why would they want shiny objects? I thought those were the ravens that like the shiny objects. I need you to march into that cave, vanquish those monsters, and get my amulets back. Bring me 20 of their shells. Jeez, you're out for blood, man. Succeed and you shall have my eternal gratitude. And a reward, yes, there'll be loot for you all. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So go in and get 20. I'm gonna use that mount attack trick. Yeah, this is what I mean. I like the attack movement speed buff, but I don't like the mount. Like I like running around with my default animation looking like I really need to use the restroom. Okay, cave crabbies. Okay, so I'm reserving my judgment until I do all these 2 quests. But so far, you kind of see what I mean by, okay, go here and beat up 20 of these mobs, or get 20 of boar pelts, right? Like you're just gonna have some quests that are, I guess you can say, like filler quests or just new content, new ways to get XP. Like that's fine, you can have those. But if every quest or the majority of the quests are like this, then it's like, all right. That's 17. Guess we just need to wait for him to respawn. Okay, here we go. There we go. Report back to Elta Red. So you haven't found my amulets. It seems I was mistaken. Come on, man. What did these... Now I feel bad. Wicked Crabbies weren't guilty after all. So it's gonna take you a little frustration. Man, you have issues. You have issues, my dude. Then they must have dropped when I fled in sheer terror. Or I mean, when I was heavily cornered and forced to execute a valiant tactical escape. Yes, exactly that. Man, I don't like this guy. Go back and inspect the cave. Search for 4 amulets. They have scattered on the ground. Okay, please. This time I can't be wrong. It must be somewhere in that cave. So go back to the cave and get 4 of these items. Green amulet. Yellow. Blue. Red. Okay, I think that's 4. Please, I beg of you, recover my amulets. They're out there somewhere. Also in dark caves, the dark depths of Blue Blue Cave. I have your amulets. I can't believe it. I thought I lost them forever. They're back, my precious little ones. Thank you, adventurer. I told you I had a reward for you, and I am a man of my word. Take this special amulet and wield it with great wisdom and cunning. You've truly earned it for being a mighty warrior, and a magnificent amulet finder as well, haha. I hope this amulet proves useful on your adventures. Remember, the next time you find yourself in need of a magical charm, you know exactly who to visit. I got tier 6s, so I don't think I'll be visiting you anytime soon, but thanks anyways. Cheers, slow 6. Immediately sell it back. It's like, I don't want your amulet. Oh, and this is a. Am I supposed to hold on to the? I guess I'll just hold on to it for now. All right. Okay, so that was a very standard. Go here, beat up this many mobs, get this item. Go here, grab this many items, come back, quest done. Right. So that's what I mean. It's like this is like a very standard MMO quest, which is nice. Like it's fine to have those. It's just that if all of your quests are like this, or a lot of your quests are like this, then it starts to get a little repetitive. Right, but let's take a look at the next one. We got big hands. Yeah, you got big hands, all right. Big hands. Excuse me? You see my cousin anywhere? Chubby Tummy. Oh yeah, all the goblins, I think the devs shared this a while back. All the goblins have names that are, it's like an adjective followed by a body part, right? So chubby tummy, big hands, 10 pecs. It's kind of their naming convention. Chubby tummy, that is. Small goblin, loud voice, smells pretty awful. They went into the woods and never came back. Stupid goblin. I think it's been a long time, maybe a month. It's been a month or 3 months. Or 13, like over a year? Jeez, man. No, wait. Is that a real number? You're not very bright, are you? He was super angry before he left. He kept talking about secret things under the roots, then he just disappeared. Now sometimes at night I hear whispering from the trees. Sounds a little like him, which is making me feel very bad. Can you please go look for him? Yeah, sure, I can try. Oh, much thanks. So much thanks. Bony helmet. Okay. Chubby Tummy needs to be free from his curse. Go talk to Chubby Tummy in Evil Lair. Okay, so I'm gonna go teleport here first. Had to cover my in-game pack crab eyes to complete this quest, the earlier one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what his deal was. He's like, I know these crabs took my amulets, and then, oh, I guess not. After you murdered 20-something of them for their shells. Jeez. Alright, talk to Chubby Tummy at Evil Lair. Let's go to Evil Lair. Ooh. Okay, kind of an ominous place. With creepy music, okay. Deep root queller. Oh, okay. These guys are aggressive. Oh boy. What is that? There you go. What is this? Now that's cool. Alright, let me talk to Chubby. Chubby Tummy's a cauldron? Or whatever this is. Furnace, fireplace, whatever you call this. I love that goblins got personalities, archetypes in this game. No goblin puns so far, yeah. This guy's Chubby Tummy. Man, what happened to you? You definitely don't look like a goblin. Ah, there you are. Yeah, you. Thought I heard footsteps. Funny thing, you living creatures. Always so curious. Bah. Go away. Okay, you're nice facial expression change. Oh, you still standing here? Yeah, I'm still here. You're either very brave or very stupid. I'm both. Or maybe both. Yeah, I'm both. Most folks hear the voices and go. They go running. Can't even blame them. Aw, he's sad now. Ugly little face. Ugly creature. Used to be proper goblin once. Oh, man. Then Hollow Eye got hands on me. Who's Hollow Eye? What happened to you? Wander too deep one night. Stupid. Stupid goblin. Down the Hollow Eye's hall beneath the earth. And oh, it did not like me being there, you know? One look. Just one little look from that thing. And rip. Out comes my soul like yarn from a sweater. Oh, jeez. Body gone and is now somewhere in the dungeon. Soul stuck in tree. Terrible arrangement, if you ask me. Oh, that's a creepy smile, man. Tree and me. That okay? You're trying to tell a joke, but that smile is not doing you any favors, man. The hollow eye was very clear. Your flesh and your soul are no longer one. Only when the soul returns to the body shall the curse be undone. I'm sure I'm nothing more than bones today. What if I look for your bones inside the dungeon? Like you could survive in there. Sorry. Okay. It's not the first time someone like you offers to help me, but they've all tricked me time and time again. I know. Go kill. 1, 2, 3. 10? Yes, 10. 10 deep root crawlers. If you do that, I will know you're serious. Okay, so go and kill 10 of these. How do I get down there? Do I have to run around? Or is there a way down here? Nope. I guess I'll have to run around. Did I learn the goblin names? Full info, I just checked the other goblin game, weak legs. Yep, weak legs. His legs are too weak. Oh, got a chest here. Got 200k. Let's go. I think that's 200k, right? Yep, 200k. Yeah, you got these little chests around. If you're looking for money, like if you want money, the way to do it is to wait till you're max level to open them. But if you do happen to open them early, it's not a big deal anyways. Like, it's not a huge deal. Okay, that's 10 spiders done. Oop, oop, oop. Ankle breaker. Ew, spider guts. You actually did it. And whole spiders too. That's a lot of spiders. I think. I hate spiders. Creepy little leg things. Alright, maybe you can help me. My bones are past these trees. If you find them, maybe we can put me back together. Which is gross. But also good. Mostly good. But I can't actually open the door. Not unless you bring something for the hollow eye. Calls it an offering. Likes glow caps. Yes, he does. I think 1, 2, 3, 10. 5. Okay, 5 are good. Are not here, though. No, no, no. Here, not where then? Abandoned Macondo City. Yes, they are there. See you soon, Swamploon. Okay. Another rhyme. Just gonna teleport. What happens when you have 30,000 teleport orbs is you just teleport right next door. Like, even if it's the next area, you just teleport there, so you just do it on habit. Glow cap 1. Obtained. Glow cap 2. Obtained. Ooh, is this actually going to be a challenge? Might be, like, have to run around and find 5, right? I so far found 2. Hazard Break, Berserker Mill, okay. Oh, there's the third one. Oh, there's a little chest. Down 3 soul fragments. That's pretty cool. Another glow cap. And I think that's 5, right? Yep, that's all 5. Let me just clear those real quick so they don't interrupt me when I talk to Chubby Tommy. Got the shrooms. Here you go. Here are your shrooms. I don't know what you're gonna do with these, but oh, you're looking like you're not really expecting it to be an offer. These are good, much good. Thank you, friend. We are friends now. All right, stand back. Roots get hungry when the doors open. Oh, see, told you there was a path beyond the tree. Dungeon over there full of bad things. Snakes, ghosts, things that used to be alive. So undead. My bones somewhere inside too, or most of them, hopefully. Bring them back here. And maybe we can make me less dead. Find Chubby Tummy's 8 missing bones, transmogrify them at Bogtown, and return them to him at the evil lair. Okay. So find 8 pieces of bone. Ooh, this is a big map. Might take a while. Oh, I think we got our first piece. 1. It's the second one. 2. 3. There's another map. This is a lock map. Interesting. So there's a hidden zone here. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Is that 4? Oh, there's a mysterious item. Teleport orb. Nice. Okay, how many do I have now? Okay, 4 pieces. There's nothing here. Oh, that's the 5th piece. 6th piece. Another mysterious item. Unlucky coin, okay. Can farm those pretty easily now. That's pretty nice. Let's see. 7. Are we doing this again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're missing 1. And then is that one gonna take like an hour to find? Because I just don't know where it is. Let's see. It always seems to be the case whenever it's those fetch quests, like find 8 of these or 10 of these, I find like 7 or 9, and I just can't find a less one for the life of me. Like, it seems to happen a lot. Oh, I think I saw something there. Nope, just my imagination. I just instinctively try to press spacebar to jump. Like, I'm just so used to, like, all the other... You know, like the other games I've been playing, Pal World and whatnot, like, you press space to jump, and I just gotten used to just jumping around, like, even though it doesn't do anything. Yeah, this game needs a jump button. Let's see... Still nothing. Oh! Is that? No. It's just standing there. Ooh. Kind of getting stumped by that one. There you are. And there's a chest here too. Rod like berserker mail. Useless. Okay. Alright, found Jade bones. Let's get back. Any luck with my bones? Oh, right, I need to transmogrify them at Bogtown. Wait, what if I, the play tester in me wants to try this. What if I just go here? What if I do this? I guess you don't have to. You can do this anywhere. Yeah, so I guess you don't have to go to Bogtown. You can do this at the Heroes Hall Tavern too. So I guess any transmogrification table would do. I mean, I guess they could code it so that it's only the Bogtown one makes sense, but I mean, hey. Yeah, I just wanted to try it, and then it worked. Uh-huh. Yeah, and then it's cracking up. Yeah, I have a tendency to do this, and it's always a gamble because sometimes you have a game-breaking bug, right, and it locks you out, right? So, okay, I know I keep memeing about the Easter eggs, which, by the way, if we could get rid of these, that'd be great. The Jade slab, like from the stream, a stream that I did, like I think a month or two ago, was the same thing. It's like, oh, what if I just did something else entirely, right? Like if I just didn't follow the script. Like I always try to break scripts. That's something that I like to do when I play video games. And then sometimes, you get locked out of good content because of it, and it was like, oh, okay, now I have to send the devs a support email. I want to try transmog at Stonehollow, but got scared. Yeah, okay, I transmogged at Heroes Hall Tavern, and it was fine, right? So I imagine it probably just works on any transmog table. Is this how you lost your content creator crown? Yeah, we don't talk about that. Okay, the creator crown incident for you guys, like a bit of a funny lore here. I woke up one morning and I saw that there was a crown in my inventory. I thought it was just some leftover quest item cosmetic. And here's the thing: I sell my let me see. I sell a lot of the cosmetic items, like the gears, the cosmetic quest items, because they take up quite a bit of inventory space. So I've made a habit of just selling them because it's like, oh, I'm not wearing it. I'm just only going to be wearing the legacy outfit, right? But I do make exceptions for some cosmetics. One of them is the April Fool's hammer. Like that one's just too hilarious. Like I'm definitely keeping that one. And then the other one is, well, now is the creator crown, right? But at the time I thought it was just some leftover cosmetic from a side quest I did, so I just sold it. And then literally a few minutes later, when I woke up fully, because it was like 8 in the morning, I realized that was the cosmetic item for the content creator program. And I was like, oh, Altiola. I did not just do what I think I did. Yep. And on that, so what happened was I had to reach out to the devs, and they were very nice. They added it back. It's in my bank now, so it's all good. But the point is that this is, I guess, also another feedback is it would be really nice if the quest items, the quest item cosmetics are. I guess it would be kind of hard to code, right? Because those aren't shared across different characters. But you can make it so that it doesn't take up inventory space, or at the very least, you can't sell it. Or you can alternatively add an NPC, and they have that in RuneScape. I think it's a guy called Django, like DJANGO. And what he does is he keeps stock of all the items that you have obtained through, I think, including through quests too. Like, I'm not sure about that, but definitely through events. And so whenever you want to get it, let's say that you have the inventory space and you want to get the items again, you can just buy it back from him, right? And then he can sell it to you for like 1 gold or something, or maybe just for free. Like he just holds on to these for you. Maybe like an NPC like that in Eterspire would be really nice. Okay. Anyways, let's give Chubby Tummy's corpse back and see what happens. Any luck with my bones? Here's your body back. My body! You have my body! It's kind of weird that we were able to turn eight pieces of bone into his corpse. Like, what happened between 8 pieces of bone and a corpse? Like, something happened between that. I know transmogrification happened, but... Django? Yeah, it's Django, but I think it's with a J. Or maybe it's with an I. It's been a while since I played RuneScape, so I can't remember. You see what I mean? It's like 8 pieces of bone, and then it became this. That transmog table is kind of special. You put my body on the ground. I think I will live now. I hope. Now my soul. We need my soul. By we, I mean you need to find it, and I need it to live again. Be careful though. I don't want you to end up like me. But we're friends now, so it wouldn't be much bad, friend. The only way to get my soul would be to defeat the Hollow Eye. But no one's been able to do that. I'm level 160 with full null. I think I got this. I hope I see you again, friend. Slay Hollow Eye, level 80. I think it's what, level 80 boss? Should be pretty easy. Maybe a new convo option with the NPC after completing quest. I assume you're talking about like the getting back your reclaiming cosmetic item. I mean that would be nice, but I guess it's also like whatever's easier to code, right? Like would it be easier to just have an NPC that has all your items, or would it be easier if each individual quest NPCs give back the item that you're looking for? Like I think probably the former, right? So again, it's up to the devs if that's the thing. Man, I mean I guess at least you're not bald, but yeah, you're losing hair, my dude. All right, let me put you out of your misery. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody suffers so much. Oh, I gotta pick this up. I found a goblin soul. Ooh. That was very, you know, that's one of the fun. I guess it's kind of funny. I don't know how to feel about this. I guess it's fine, right? Because you're over leveled, but it's always kind of funny, like anticlimactic, but in a funny way when you're maxed out and you do these new quests in the earlier levels, and it's like it's the super epic boss, and you just one shot him. It's like just execute, and he dies. Like you just go through this quest and it's hyped up to be this, this scary creature that is out to, rip souls out of your body, and just go in and just one shot him. It's just funny. It's like Salgarok with the main quest line when it was released back then. Like you just waltz in, execute, dies. All right, take Chubby Tummy Soul back to him. All right. My soul, you have my sword. Thank you, friend. You're the best friend. I love you, friend. In a friendly way, I think. What should I do now? Give it to me, but the real me, not this me. Yes, me, but not me, me. Yeah, yeah, the dead me, the body. Alive. He. I mean, he still looks pretty dead to me. He still looks pretty dead to me. I guess we'll see. Oh, whoa. Where did your eyes go, my dude? Friend. My friend. You saved me. Hee hee. I'm a real boy. I understood that reference. Goblin. A real goblin. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Take this helmet as a token of our friendship. So you don't forget me. I love you. Alright. You're still missing your eyes, though. Thanks again. Yeah, yeah, his eyes have seen better places. Anyways, okay. That one is not bad, because there was a cute little mechanic there, right? Transmogrification table. Like, you get your 8 bones and you transmogrify it. So that was not a bad quest. Again, like, those quests are going to be pretty simple. Again, this is a very simple and casual game, so I'm not like expecting a whole lot, like super complex mechanics or whatnot. But like something a little bit more than the standard kill and fetch quest would be really nice. Like it helps add some depth to the gameplay and also some lore and design elements to it, which is really cool. And I would say that in terms of that, the second quest was really nice because you had to go to a transmogrification table and do the turn the bones into corpse. Like that was pretty nice. Okay. Let's see here. And then it says, I just unequipped my armor. Yeah, I guess that's a way to do it is you intentionally nerf yourself to make the fight more epic, like wear level appropriate gear. Like that's pretty nice. I mean, alternatively, every time a new class gets released, I just play from scratch, Iron Man style, like just live off the land. Like it's always nice when you do the side quests along the way. Though I think in the past, the side quests weren't worth doing because the XP wasn't scaled. I actually can't remember how did the XP scaling work? In any case, like yeah, I think now that with so many side quests, or as more and more side quests get added, it'll definitely be worth it to kind of do them along the way when you're of the right level. Like definitely at least do the quests at the appropriate level and gear at least once, just so you can experience it, right? Like it's like Dragon Slayer, for example, is such a cool quest. Like that was a great mechanic, like multi-phase. That was so cool. I hope future content will incorporate that. Like there are a lot of these side quests that have cool mechanics. Um, they just kind of get used once and then just gonna get left in the dustbin, right? So maybe those will be nice to incorporate in the future. Okay, well, I think I've done all the quests. Yep, I'm back to 100%. My trial's at 90 because I definitely can't clear second and third yet because I still need to farm Baneful gear. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and teleport back to Stone Hollow, and then we'll wrap up the stream with some final remarks. Okay, so overall, I would say the new endgame, it's nice. The introduction of ranged mobs is a plus, right? So you're not just standing in the middle waiting for mobs to come to you. There will be some ways where you have to actually move around a bit. I'm sure people will figure out a way to optimize it a bit, and then they'll kind of go back to being simple again. But the process of figuring that out is really nice, and with just I guess games in general, and I'm starting to get a feel for this because like whenever I play a game, like I go in really hard. Like that's the way I was with Monster Hunter, with Helldivers 2, recently with Pal World. And when you go in and grind a game and play a lot of it all the time, it's going to get repetitive. Like, and especially for Eterspire, Eterspire at its core is a simple casual grind game, right? So you can't expect super complex gameplay elements, right? Like iframe, dodge roll, 20 skills on in your ability bar that you have to manage at the same time, coordinating with 40 people. Like that's World of Warcraft, right? Like so that's probably an unrealistic expectation. But in terms of content, my impression of the endgame content, this new one, is it's nice. It still feels like it's building up to something though, right? Like I still haven't quite felt like the payoff. Like I would say the first time that I felt like there was a payoff when I played this game was when Trials first got released, right? Because it was like, oh, this is the first multiplayer content. I was like, oh my god, that's great. The second time that I've experienced it was I think the Bastion came first before Dark, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Bastion came first. And then there was Bastion. It's like, ooh, okay, new game mode. That is cool. And then the third time that I felt this was Dark content. Though it was tempered a little bit by the fact that it was initially in a damn dark room. You're all by yourself there. Like that kind of killed the vibes a little bit. But those were like kind of the three times where I felt like there was a payoff. Since October, November, a lot of the updates gave me the impression that we're building up to something, right? And you've seen the go read the dev blog post if you haven't yet. They share quite a bit of insight, and it's always kind of nice to see how transparent the devs are with this game. It's still kind of giving me the feeling that they're building up to something, right? Where it's the tech is all there, right? You have the side quest, the unique mechanics and gimmicks. You have the full-blown multiplayer combat now. On the roadmap, they mentioned that they're working on a lot of different things, including but not limited to reworking some of the life skills. And all of that still gives me that feeling they're building up to something. And I haven't quite gotten that same feeling of, oh, this paid off yet, right? Again, with the play content, I'm only on the first trial, right? So maybe second and third will be different, and it'll give me like a different feeling, and I'll be like, damn, the third trial has paid off. But there is something that's cool though, which is that the gear is soulbound. So now you have to actually interact and engage with game. You can't just buy gear anymore. Though at the same time, I'm a little worried that if everything is soulbound, including the dust and the fragments, that might just end the player trading market as we know it, right? Like then it's just everybody's only trading soul fragments and reaver runes, and that's not fun, right? And then cosmetics. So maybe you know, the gems or whatever are tradable, right? Like that. So all of this could be just me worrying over nothing. But in any case, overall, I would say that my impression of this update is it's positive. Like it's a good update. It's a solid update. This endgame content is going to keep us occupied for a while. And at the same time, I feel like a lot of the points that I have in this video that I'm working on that covers like some of the major feedback I have for this game still kind of stands. In that a lot of it feels like the devs are building up to something, right? And then like I haven't yet felt that ultimate payoff, like in the same way where when the trials were first introduced, when Bastion was introduced, when dark content was introduced with the AoE attacks. Like this endgame didn't really give me that feeling, but it's still a good update because it's got a lot of solid things that came with it, right? First of all, it gives endgame players something to do. Second of all, the gear are soulbound now, so when you see someone running around with excellent gear, you know they earned it, right? Like they've earned it. Versus in the past, like with the previous tiers, they may have just bought it, right? Like with gold, right? Like instead of grinding it themselves. So I would say overall, this is a solid update. The recent quests have mostly been fetch and kill quests, the standard MMO fetch and kill quests. I get it, right? Like because I did read the dev blog post. I think they mentioned that they've hired a bunch of new folks, right? So they're training them up, and this is kind of their training, right? So totally understandable, and it's okay. Like it's an MMO, it's going to have those standard kill and fetch quests. I think even RuneScape has those, right? But you don't want it to be like mostly consist of these because that's when the game starts to feel a little repetitive and stale. The second quest that I did today, like the one with the soul and getting the corpse back, that was cool. Now there's still fetch and kill elements there, but that was a pretty cool quest. But in any case, I would say that yeah, it's a good stream, everyone. It's been fun. We got the pet in less than let me see how many kills I have. Yeah, got it in less than 40 players. Like that's amazing. That's some pretty good luck. I think I've used up all my luck. I think the next 2 trials are probably gonna take a while before I get the pet. That's probably gonna be the case. But I'm all here for it. Back on the grind with the new endgame content. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have here. Again, as much as I have in terms of feedback and sometimes complaints for this game, I do like this game. I've continued to play it, right? It's I've done everything that I wanted to do a while back, but now there's new content, so of course I'm going to be back. I'm going to be grinding. I'm probably going to grind some more later today too, once the stream ends, once I go get something to eat afterwards. But that is all for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I'll DM all the winners for your crystal giveaways along with the code as well as instructions on how to redeem it. And so be on the lookout for that. And that is all for today. Until next time, this is Virtuoso signing out. Happy hunting.